Now, let's talk about something that many people overlook, but it makes a huge difference as we get older. I want to talk to you about movement, but not just exercise. I'm talking about gentle, consistent movement that respects your body's current abilities while still encouraging energy flow. You don't need to lift weights or run a marathon. But if you sit most of the day, that could be why you're feeling so drained. Have you ever noticed how stiff and tired you feel after sitting too long? That's not just about age. That's your body saying, "Hey, I need some attention." Your circulation slows down. Your joints stiffen. Even your mind gets foggy. But when you add small, intentional movements into your day, your energy naturally rises. Here's something simple. Try standing up and walking around your house for 5 minutes every hour. Yes, just 5 minutes. Stretch your arms overhead. Roll your shoulders. Step outside, feel the sun, take a deep breath. These micro movements wake up your muscles, your brain, and even your emotions. One woman I know, her name is Joanne, she's 72, told me that after she started doing just 10 minutes of light stretching each morning, she stopped needing that second cup of coffee. "I feel more awake after those 10 minutes than I do from caffeine," she said. And she's not alone. When we move, our bodies produce endorphins, those feel-good hormones that reduce pain and boost mood. Plus, movement helps regulate blood sugar and improve sleep. So it's not about how hard you work out, it's about how often you gently move. And speaking of sleep, let's talk about rest. Because here's the thing, real energy doesn't come from constantly doing more. It comes from balancing action with good rest. But many people over 60 struggle with sleep, either falling asleep or staying asleep. If that's you, you're not alone. But you can make changes that help. First, consider your evening routine. Your body thrives on rhythm. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Create a calming wind-down ritual. Maybe that means turning off the TV an hour before bed, dimming the lights, and playing soft music or reading a gentle book. Avoid scrolling on your phone right before sleep. Those bright lights tell your brain to wake up instead of relax. And let's not forget how food affects our rest. Heavy meals late at night, alcohol, and even too much sugar can disrupt your body's ability to fall into deep, restorative sleep. Instead, think warm and soothing. A cup of herbal tea. A banana with a spoon of almond butter. A warm bath with Epsom salts. These little things signal to your nervous system, it's safe to rest now. You may be surprised, but many seniors feel more tired not because they don't sleep enough, but because they don't sleep well. Deep sleep, the kind that helps your body repair and recharge, requires calm, darkness, and quiet. So make your bedroom your sanctuary. Dark curtains. A comfortable mattress. No ticking clocks or flashing lights. These details matter more than you think. And remember, naps aren't bad. A short nap, 20 to 30 minutes, can do wonders. But keep it early in the day. If you nap too late, it can make nighttime sleep harder. Balance is everything. Now let's take a moment to talk about one of the most powerful tools you have for energy, your mind. Yes, your mindset affects your physical energy more than most people realize. Have you ever felt drained after a stressful conversation? Or felt energized after watching something uplifting? That's the power of your thoughts. Many people over 60 fall into a quiet kind of sadness or loneliness. Maybe friends have passed away. Maybe children live far away. Maybe you feel like your best years are behind you. But let me tell you something that I believe with all my heart. The energy of your life is not in your past, it's in the present moment, and what you choose to do with it today. When you start the day with a small moment of gratitude, just one thing you're thankful for, you shift your whole internal energy. It might be your morning tea, the way the light hits the trees, the sound of birds outside your window. These small moments, when noticed, can fill you up inside more than any vitamin ever could. There's a man named Harold, 78 years old, who begins every day by writing down 3 things that make him smile. He told me, "I can't control how my knees feel or how quickly I walk, but I can control where my mind goes." That's energy, too. Mental energy is just as real as physical strength. If you're constantly surrounded by negative news, gossip, or memories of regrets, it's like your mind is carrying a backpack of stones. But when you fill your world with small joys, music you love, people who uplift you, or even just stories that make you laugh, your internal light starts to come back on. So ask yourself, what am I feeding my mind every day? Is it full of worries, or is it full of quiet beauty? It's never too late to change that answer. Now I know someone might be watching this and thinking, it's too late for me. I've already slowed down. My energy's gone. And I want to say this gently, but clearly, that's just a story. And you can write a new one. Your body listens to your beliefs. If you wake up and say, "I am tired and too old," your body will match that energy. But if you say, "I'm grateful for this day and I'm going to move slowly, but with purpose," your body responds differently. There's nothing wrong with being slower. Slowness is not weakness, it's wisdom. When you slow down with intention, you notice more. You breathe deeper. You savor. And that is where real energy lives. Your body may not move like it used to, but your spirit still can. Choose to move gently, rest deeply, and think kindly. Your energy will return, not all at once, but quietly, beautifully, and faithfully.